Set to run. And away and racing with Mount Shirataku, the first a step away from Ginger Green, Urquhart's Bluff, Major Mario. Lillian snag right back to last in the early stages. Pushing up is Odanaka as they work over into the back straight. All grunt 3 deep for the time being. Down on its inside, the mare B Bardo. The Merryman tramping around them wider on the course. King Hit further back in the field. Followed there with Supernatural and Lillian last. 1200 to go, and old Ginger Green goes out to lead by more than a length after winning the battle for the top. Ginger Green out from Mount Shirataku, pulling its way around there, the Merryman. It'll be up outside of old Ginger Green shortly. Over on the rails then Odanaka. It's got into a nice enough spot there, handy to the speed, leaving the back. A length away, All Grunt working across now outside of Major Mario. A length and a half to King Hit back there, 3 deep outside of Urquhart's Bluff. Down on the inside is B Bardo, patiently handled back in the field, Supernatural. And last of all is Lillian, about 6 to 7 lengths from the leader. They got a bit of a breather at the 600 metre mark. Ginger Green brings them down the side, now getting the company of the Merryman, which had pulled his way forward. Mount Shirataku coming off his heels here before the home turn. Odanaka ridden along down close to the rails at the top of the home straight. Here comes the grey All Grunt. It's about to start gathering them in. A further 2 lengths King Hit, followed by Supernatural. At the 275, Ginger Green joined by Mount Shirataku and All Grunt. All Grunt, Mount Shirataku, stride for stride. Supernatural, Lillian coming right down the extreme outside. She's coming with a wet sail, Lillian. Lillian from last had gathered them up, went to Supernatural, and she pulls away with an impressive win. Lillian beat Supernatural. 3-way photo for third. King Hit, Mount Shirataku, Ginger Green fighting back from Urquhart's Bluff. All Grunt peaked on its run noticeably in the last 100. Then Odanaka, Major Mario next home, followed by the Merryman, and the last to greet the judge is B Bardo. Well, that's a fine win. Second up quickly to 1600 off a returning 1200 metre 9th to Urquhart's Bluff. And Lillian, the Water Cree mare, back last around the outside of them, got to the middle of the course where they're certainly starting to have an impact from out there, and she ran right away from Supernatural. 3 of them disputing third. That might be King Hit, who knows Ginger Green, Mount Shirataku, but we'll leave that one to the judge and get the details through in a couple of moments. Lillian by War Decree from I've Got Rhythm for Peters Investments, trained by Michael Grantham and ridden by William Pike, scoring second up. She's now got 6 out of 14 on the board, and that was impressive. Hadn't had a lot of wet track form previously, but she took to it today out there in the middle of the course like a duck to water, and she has come away with an emphatic win. Far too good. Supernatural second home, a Sessions mare from Talk of Angels, trained by Adam Durant, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter, and it's awfully close for third. We thought maybe 3 King Hit. Here come the details. 2, 7 and 3 they are, with 10 Ginger Green fourth. 2, 7, 3, 10, and a length and 3/4, 1 1/4 are the margins. So they've run 1:42.56. Well outside of the record naturally on a heavy 8 track, 36.99, and that rain continues to persist. Okay, we'll go to the next on the card, the Angus Armanasco over 1400 metres, and in the next event, Brad Parnham rides number 6, Refem No Angel. Right, the middle of the track, that seems the place to be. Nicky Motor won from there. Lillian's now won from exactly the same spot there, Lockie. And down on the inside, well, it's just a bit heavier going.
That's the way it looks to be transpiring here at Belmont Park this afternoon, Darren, as Bob Peters, winning owner, joins me now. Bob, congratulations on the victory. Lillian, 1200 up to a mile. No easy task, but she clearly relished the wet track.
Yes, that's right. I said to William when he went out, you've got everything against you. You've got an outside barrier, you've got a lot of weight, and you've got a wet track. And we had a discussion and we talked about it. And he said, what do you think? I said, well, I think that coming down the outside might be the way to go. So it worked out well.
Last preparation, she won twice at 2200 metres. How has she returned in the view of yourself and Michael?
Well, we weren't sure till today. A bit short for her last start, but obviously she goes in the wet.
Did she show enough last preparation to suggest that she can go through the grades over the staying trips if she eventually heads out that way this time in?
Oh, well, that's where she'd go. That's what she's bred to do.
Cinque Stella. She was great to see her back in some form after the win last start at Bunbury. Does she run out 1,400 metres?
Oh, I think so. Yes, should do.
From a breeding perspective, does it suggest that she would run out 14 and maybe even a little bit further?
Oh, yes, I think so.
That's a good enough answer for me. Well done and good luck in the next.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Lillian. What a win that was, Scotty. It was a race that really changed complexion on a couple of fronts, especially up the home straight. But once she chimed in at the 200-metre mark, she was the only horse winning this race.
Oh, exactly right there. She just let rip with a beautiful turn of acceleration down the centre of the track. And look, for the rest of the day, Lockie, that's the first leg of the quaddie. So how wide are these horses going to get in the last 3 races? I think it's going to be a case of nobody wanted to go anywhere near the inside pad. And from a long way out, too, you can see Odenaka came under pressure before the home straight, and he's a 2-time heavy winner. Pikey joins us now. I suppose a bit of a free swing in some sense with Lillian today, because as Bob was saying, it looked like everything was against her.
It did. Got a big weight, outside barrier. Conditions, it's tough out there. It's obviously normally pretty tough to make ground, but I was really impressed the way that she sprinted well, obviously, but she just maintained it. A lot of the times when you sprint that hard in these conditions, you peak and are found wanting, but she didn't today.
Cinque Stella, how do you approach it now, being drawn in barrier number 2?
Yeah, it's not ideal. I'd love to be. I think the worst barriers today are going to be your better barriers. I'll just have to deal with it out there. There's no plans on days like today. Go where the race takes you.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
There's Willie Pike. He combines with Michael Grantham in the Cerise and White, and he takes out the JJ Kelly handicap, the first leg of the quaddie.